Man goes cinema with en suites. Remember, that wasn't me who typed. I'm directly quoting. Man goes cinema with en suites. Let the story commence. Craig went to the pictures, and before he went in, it was the one up the town. It was the one just next to the Royal Concert Hall, Cineworld. And the good thing about that is, as opposed to the one at the Quay in Glasgow, is there's lots of shops all about. At the Quay, it's a kind of entertainment sort of area. You got a fucking Frankie and Benny's, a Nando's, a bowling, the pictures, and all the rest of it. There's no shops. There's no like corner shops in a shop you just walk into to buy things, bits of food and all that. Whereas the one opposite Cineworld has actually got fucking popcorn in the window because they know. So he thought, actually, before I go in, I'm going to go out there to get some popcorn. And Craig was with his pal John, and John said, "Where you going?" And Craig said, "I'm going to go across to get some popcorn." And John went, "They've got popcorn here? Yeah, Maddie. They've got popcorn here. Can you smell it?" And Craig said, "I know, for fuck's sake, but it costs a fortune. If I go across the road, I can get it cheaper." And John said, "I know, but they've got it here. That's one of the things about going to the pictures. Big sort of container, tub, box. What do you call it?" And John went like, "What is it you call that anyway?" And Craig went, "Box." He said, "But it's not a box. It's not a box. I don't know, it's like a thing like that. It's not a box. Box is sort of like cuboid, normally with a lid." He said, "I don't know, a tub. A tub? A tub to me is like a kind of bucket sort of thing." "Well, I don't know, a bucket then." John said, "What are you on about? I just rejected tub because it isn't like a bucket." Craig said, "Listen, the film's just about to start. I'm going to go across the road to get popcorn. Do you want any?" And John said, "I'm going to get the popcorn here because it's supporting the industry." And Craig said, "How is it?" And John said, "They don't actually make a lot of money with the films. It's actually the popcorn. It's a bit like Indian restaurants. Did you know that Indian restaurants they just break even with all the curries and all the meat dishes, pakora and all that? Do you know where they break even with a lot of it? They don't make a fucking penny. Do you know where the money actually is? Chapatis. In fact, poppadoms. Poppadoms. If you took poppadoms out, they'd have to pull the shutters down in every fucking restaurant. That's where they make the money. It's got the highest profit margin. Highest profit margin. Scruffy says, "My old curry house used to give free poppadoms." That's a loss leader. You call that a loss leader in the industry. Free poppadoms are behind everything. It's a loss leader. They shut down. There you go. Chicken is a fortune. And all the spices cost a fortune. Craig said, "Well, listen, I'm going to go across. I'm going to get some popcorn. I'm not interested in the industry. They should be grateful I'm even fucking walking in with the fucking standard of films these days. They should be grateful I'm no fucking pirating the fucking lot. The prices of these fucking cinema fucking seats, it's like 20 fucking quid. And to watch consistently mediocre at best films. Mediocre at fucking best films. If you want somebody to blame about the decline of the cinema, blame the filmmakers because the films are fucking shite, said Craig. No me, Craig. They should be grateful they're getting a fucking penny. Anyway, Craig said, I'm out of here. And then he walked across the road to get some popcorn. As he was walking across the road, he was too busy looking at a poster for one of the other films, and he thought, that actually looks good, that one. I shouldn't have said that to John up there about the films that are all kind of shite, because that film, it was a poster for a new film coming out, and he thought, that I've seen trailers for that actually does look good. He was so busy looking at it. Can you hear that there? Can you hear that bus? It was that bus that killed him. And that driver still got his fucking license. And John, his pal, said to Craig's girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend, because Craig no longer existed, because he was dead, said, I'm going to spend my life getting justice and making sure that they sort this out. And John spent time trying to get a change in the law called Craig's Law, where you're not allowed the posters outside the cinema advertising the the films because it's distracting. You're not allowed it because it's distracting for people crossing the road. Craig's Law. And did you know? And you know what? They were that close to getting it made into law. That close. But somebody came along and stopped it. Some absolute bastard came along and stopped it. For the snidest of reasons. You know who stopped Craig's Law? You're not going to believe this. Can anybody guess? Neil, 1903, guessed it. Dennis Law. Dennis Law. He got it stopped because legally he said it was too much like his name. He said Craig's Law sounds like my name, Dennis Law. And you know what? See him there? You know, it's sickening. He doesn't even go by that name anymore. Look at him. He goes by... What one's deed, by the way? Barry Chuckle. Who's deed? Guess. Guess. Well, the finger's pointing to him. Him. He's deed. No. So it's the one that he's actually pointing to. Right. Oh, he's doing it again. Foreshadowing. It is foreshadowing. It's kind of like... the end.